Hello, YouTube, and welcome. Phriq here, and
Landon.
That's right. We are back for part trace of Doki Doki Literature Club.
Really, at this point, I'm just trying to steal his show.
He really is.
All right, but
Can you believe it, ladies? He's single.
Okay.
Then again,
Anyway.
so am I. So nah.
Okay.
All right, enough with that. Let's get back into Doki Doki Literature Club. We gotta find if Yuli loves us. Yuli.
That's her name.
Yuletide Carol.
See that? You see that? The girl in the purple. Wait. Here, can I have the mouse for just
What?
a second?
What?
You see this? This is Yuli. And this is Nukesuki. Manika.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you're done. You're done. Load game. Here we go. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared in the closet.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah!
Crap!
No, that's me. I say crap. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. Or no, it's you.
Sorry, I was just spacing out. Playing piano.
I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Yes, I play piano this high.
Are you playing piano? Or are you trying to go along with the music? Did you write this music?
Oh!
Oh. It's fine. I was focused and if I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit from this.
Of this, so. That's the book that you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy two of them. Stop skipping it so fast.
Ah, I see!
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go.
Yeah, like... what she's doing with her hands right now.
What?
Like, I'm so confused about their posture half the time. Who stands like that?
I don't know.
And why did you buy two copies of the book?
Do you never stand with your hands behind your back?
Not quite like that.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
I'll definitely start reading it soon!
I'm glad to hear.
What's she doing right now?
She's like this. I don't know. She's like twisting her wrist like this.
Like, very uncomfortable. I'm glad to hear.
It's like this. She looks like she's about to punch somebody.
Yeah, read her line.
Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
Like this game.
Yeah.
This game is so hard to put down. Oh my goodness, do I want to put it down.
It's a very engaging and relatable story, though.
I'd rather read that book than this game. And I don't even like to read. Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well,
It's about good synopsis right there.
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
That's all right. But if it was called A Portrait of a Molotov Cocktail, that would be better. Because it would have some excitement, because it would explode.
Wait, but portraits don't explode. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Some do. They have a bomb in it or something.
That's not a portrait, then.
Well,
It's
then
just a bomb.
with a portrait. A portrait of a bomb. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
There's an Amish-looking
There's an Amish-looking eye symbol.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away.
About the Amish?
Yeah. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister.
How long was she lost?
I don't know.
Like lost at sea? Castaway?
I don't know.
Might like it.
But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange.
Because her sister is actually her brother.
Oh, hey, Oreo, what you doing? She gets started by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships. And her life starts to fall apart. I forgot the name who did the voices. It's really hard.
Yeah.
So I have to act elegant.
That's kind of dark, isn't it?
No. You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere.
Absolutely nowhere.
Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
She already giggled. You don't need to narrate that she giggled. Like, why is the game narrating it something that it just said?
I don't know. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing?
No, I'm absolutely not a fan of this sort of thing. Absolutely not a fan. If you guys like it, though, I am glad. I'm sorry if I'm mocking it and you're like, man, this is the greatest game ever. I just don't get it. But we're having fun in the process, aren't we?
Alright, I already said that.
No, it's not that. So I guess I do like it. What can I say? I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally... Oh, yeah, this is you.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
We're in love with her mind and not her body. That's a good thing.
It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective.
Like one of a constant migraine sitting right here as you're playing this game.
When horrible things happen just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own
Philosophy. That would be philosophy.
I know.
Psychology would have a Y. Well, I guess that has a Y too, but earlier. You know what else has a Y?
What?
This game. As in, why are we still playing it? Anyway, got it.
Doki Doki Literature... No, it does not.
What is it called?
Doki Doki...
What is it called?
Doki Doki Literature Club! Then suddenly...
That was the suddenly.
When you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with their villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I?
Yes.
Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize! I haven't lost interest or anything! Is this the thing about this game? Does it mock itself by breaking the fourth dimension and talking to you about losing interest and everything in it?
No, but I think this is hilarious how it is doing that.
Okay, well...
Well,
I
guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
Oh, dear lord, she's Sephiroth. Doesn't she kind of look like Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII?
Final Fantasy... Not really.
Okay.
Sephiroth has, like, black clothes and, like...
Monika's heiress.
And who is Sayori and Natsuki?
Cloud.
Which one?
And Tifa.
Okay. When I let things like books and writing fill my
thoughts.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
But you keep paying attention to me.
So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I can't. There is no, like, shut up button in this game. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading.
Just like I'm passionate about this game.
The least I can do is listen to us. The least these listeners can do is listen to us ramble on. And on and on and on and on and on.
Don't worry, there's only another, 4 episodes of this. We're probably fine.
It's a Doki Doki Literature Club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. ... Let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag.
All right. It's fine if I sit here, right?
I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah.
Are you sure? Because you went, yeah. You seem a little apprehensive. It's like I'm reading the freaking game's mind.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. Oh yeah, I mean, nobody really does that.
No one does that. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright. Well, we're gonna distract her anyway, even if we're not.
I open the book and start the prologue. Do we have to read this frickin' book?
No, don't worry. I still understand what Yuri means about reading it in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead! So sorry.
Is she crying?
No, she's sweating!
Does she have perspiration problems?
Okay. Okay. I don't know. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to.
Okay.
Sorry.
Good.
I mean...
Here, this should work, right?
Your character's random laughing syndrome. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
She has random syndrome.
I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of hard to turn the pages. What? Okay, you do it then.
Oh, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Difficult, not hard.
Okay. Here.
Ooh, this is like the first new scene that we've had.
Yeah. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Now you got random syndrome. I do the same with my right arm on the other side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the other side. Or to
See, I couldn't do this with a girl because chances are they would be done with the second page by the time I'm done with the first paragraph, and then they just have to wait for like 8 minutes as I finish the page.
But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Crap.
Yeah, that's alright. We can get rid of that.
It's actually kind of distracting me. Oh, I wonder what that is. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready?
For what?
Turn the page. Yeah, I see.
Is this a metaphor for our relationship?
No, are you ready to turn the page? Because you're a slow reader, you idiot.
Oh, I am a slow reader. Sorry! I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Well, by saying that, she's gonna go by what?
I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Don't worry, the protagonist is really dumb, as in all visual novels. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. Oh, look, she's smiling. You're not used to reading, right? You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit long. You see, this would be the perfect girl for you.
She would be. That's why we're going for Yuri.
It's probably the least I can do.
Apparently.
It's probably the least I can do.
Thanks, Yuri.
Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah! Thanks!
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange.
Just go on a freaking date. Like, why do you have to read a book? No one likes reading books. That's why you're on YouTube right now.
You don't like reading books?
This is the new modern version of, instead of reading the book, you watch YouTube videos together. Are you done watching that video of Adam Savage building something in his shop? Yes, you are. Good. Now we get to watch stuff about, like, thongs.
What?
Alright. Okay. Something about a thumb gently.
My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Hey, Yuri! This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but you're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
Okay. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Phriq-O-Pher, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that.
Whoa, wait! I didn't mean to mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really don't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. ... I guess I'm more meant that it's kind of cute.
Now you're just straight up flirting with her. What are you saying all of a sudden? Yeah, what are you saying all of a sudden?
That she's got purple hair.
Okay.
She apparently likes to stuff.
What?
Never mind.
What?
Inappropriate. And she has like double jointed wrists.
Wait, yeah, what is she doing? She's like this. Wait, no, it's the other way. It's like...
Alright, what are you saying all of a sudden? Oh, Monica's gonna interrupt us!
Yay!
Oh, thank goodness. Can she interrupt the game by making it end? Oh, wait, I'm Monica. Okay, everyone.
Huh?
I think it's about time that we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb.
Alright, you slammed the book on my thumb. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess that's my thoughts exactly. And even since I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. What are you doing, man? You had your opportunity. This is not how I would react.
What would you do?
I'd be like, you're coming over to my house tonight and we're going to read it together.
Okay.
We'll sit on the couch. We'll sit on the cats. We'll sit on the cats. Crush them to death.
Hey, Oreo, come over here.
Eat them. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know.
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
All right.
I stand up. All right, yeah, I'm out of here. Make a mental note of where I left off in... No, wait. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. Then I slip it back in my bag. Who should I show my poem to first?
Not Yuri. She's
Why?
gonna be last.
What? No. Well, if you like her, you want to do it first.
Oh, well then her. We do like her. Let's see. That's you.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Copy.
Dot 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 dot. Yuri stares.
She's talking in Morse. It's Morse code.
Dot 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 dot. Yuri stares. Wait, what is dot 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 in Morse code?
Probably a letter or something.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face.
Do you like it?
Phriq-O-Pher, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why you did a good job of explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. You know how do you give it more imagery? You don't write it, you just take a picture.
Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this.
Used to what? Get more in character.
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time.
Okay, thank you. That's all I need. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
You know, I was just thinking. Side note about everything in life and stuff. But a side note is this song right here. If I ever decide to just skip down Main Street of any town with flowers in my hand, this is probably what I'm gonna do it with.
Oh, okay. I don't know, not quite. It's pretty close, but
That's what I would do it with, man. Anyway, I don't know Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
that was me, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you fart?
No. Did you fart?
I think it was Lucy. That's my dog.
Yeah, they're just gonna think some random girl walked into the room and just farted. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me
Happy?
really happy.
There you go. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before?
Yuri nods.
Is a nod like this, or this is a shake, right?
Yeah, nod.
All right. Really, I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. What's dumb?
And besides?
And besides, people just laugh at me. Do
you really think that?
Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Or no, wait, that's you.
Yeah, whatever, you got it. You stole my thunder.
Dot.
If you go no, wait, it's that's SOS. So 3 dots is S. Figured it out. Because 3 dashes is O. That's SOS in Morse code. So right now she's just going S, but in Morse. We figured this out in the game! Yes!
Okay. So, what do the quotation marks mean?
Those are just quotation marks saying the Morse code. So she just said S.
Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why.
She doesn't know how to read Morse code. Anyway, S.
Anyways.
Do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah. I do. If it's with you? Oh, if it's with you.
Alright, here we go, man. Are you gonna read it or you want me to?
I can read it.
But you gotta really, get your story voice going, really put emphasis, oh man. Got it? Go. You can even scroll.
Man, I hate cursive. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuffer? What is that word?
Where?
That one.
Scuttering.
Okay.
Of a raccoon outside.
Of a raccoon outside.
I don't know if it's a word.
My window...
Is this a game? I don't even know if this is a game.
That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an something human. I can't read this.
Okay, I'll read it. It happened in the dead... Excuse me. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside by my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic provolone. That's not provolone. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. Haha, figured it out. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again.
Does that say feed or feel?
Oh, feed myself again. Be weird if you just feel yourself.
I actually know what this is. Okay.
Gotta click outside of it.
I know. I'm just doing that to be stupid. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical.
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
I can't imagine what it's about either. It's about a frickin' raccoon.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, that's you.
Yeah, if I take it at face value. See how I project my voice when I talk?
Yeah.
Projection.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have to act quiet because she's a shy person.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
That's not what Yuri would talk like, though. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Cutting bread and eating raccoons?
It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself? She's a vampire.
Because they're embarrassing.
Is she a vampire?
No. And people would make fun of me. People would not make fun of you for being a vampire. They would be terrified. Don't you have anything like that, Phriq-O-Pher?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Like what?
I don't even know what's being talked about right now. Yes, I feel like everyone has a little something like that.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best way we can do is respect each other and our own individualities. Are you tired?
Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. Are you tired?
No.
You're just sitting, get into it, man. This is a great game.
I know, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting, guys. I know what's gonna happen.
They don't, so no spoilers.
Yeah, but really, I'm just excited to see your reaction. Your reaction.
I get it. It's Yuli, though. After all...
If I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little right now.
Yes, you are.
But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Alright. Do you like Monica? Natsuki?
Sure. You like her.
Mm-hmm.
And her hourglass on her forehead.
I liked your last one, or I liked your last one better.
Really?
Well, yeah, I can tell you're a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat.
That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out.
I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated words or something.
Language.
Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through this
BS.
I know. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is such an excuse for having no meaning at all.
Your girl voice is starting to suck. I guess that's one way to look at it.
Well, you don't have to change your voice really, though, except for Sayori. Well, I guess everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something.
Alright, I'll read this.
No, I can read this. This one I can actually
read it.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Oh, snap, she's talking about someone else! In the Doki Doki Literature Club! Probably the vampire. Yuli.
Not bad, right?
No, it sucked, actually, but I'm gonna agree with you because you got an hourglass on your head. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
Yeah, I did. No, of course not!
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know a lot of people like that?
Of course, it's about... Everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. I can be about any... It could be about anything. I want this to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure.
Like wearing hourglasses on your head.
Something that you're afraid that people will find out. They'd make fun of you or think less of you. Do you have anything like that you like to share with all your YouTubers?
Guilty pleasure?
Yeah.
The bacon wrapped in pickle or pickle wrapped in bacon count?
No. Because I'm pretty sure you don't really care if anyone discovers that.
Then no.
But that just makes people stupid!
Yes, it does. So does this game.
Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
I get it. Some people like this game, and I've already said if you like it, that's good with me. I just... that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well...
They're cannibals. They like eating other people.
I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Except you just did. Jerk.
Atsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff... I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
Oh, thank goodness there's a tomorrow. I was worried this game was about to end.
I know, right? I don't you just want this to go on forever?
Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. Hi again, Phriq-O-Pher.
This is probably just gonna be you.
How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Ah-ha-ha! I would count on that.
I wouldn't.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem
to Monica.
Alright. Great job, Phriq-O-Pher. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I understand you.
Underestimated.
Oh, that word too. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
Wait, can you imagine them actually reading this poem? It's just a bunch of words that we just picked.
It is. It, cup, depressing, ran, tickle, lion, moon. That way it's always counting when it put in some efforts. It always counts. And I'm back to my crazy pose of, aha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary or imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both people are both allowing people to get something out of it by the way they feel or something, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry about that. You do your own thing. You just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
Okay, I like your accent, but try and at least say the words correctly.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. All right, let's take a look.
All right.
Save me! The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise.
Is this what you think of this game?
Yes. Absolutely I do. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking. Who puts a line through their cue?
I don't know.
Screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. This entire game is an endless poem of meaningless.
Ugh. Load me?
What does that mean? How do I load someone?
No.
I'm even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing that, what, load me?
You think that
It's just kind of a thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. I don't. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Aha! Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. It's about asking, why am I reading this poem? That's the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, good gracious, I'm glad. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip about writing?
What am I even talking about?
What am I even talking about? Ah, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Just say Ori.
I like this one, Phriq-O-Pher! It has some nice feelings in it! Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go with my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Oh, that's you.
Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah! Me neither! That's the sound I make every time I have to start playing this game again.
No, it's more of like a really excited sound that you make.
Yeah. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet! Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? It's called split personality. Bipolar.
Wait,
schizophrenia.
I thought you had mono.
And mono. She's got just a plethora of medical issues.
I think everyone in this game has medical issues of some kind.
But she seems to have the most. A plethora of eclectic medical issues. She's a cacophony of medical issues. There's a word for that, right? Yeah. It's this game. What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can see you liking something sad.
I can't.
Sad. I can't say Ori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give you the rain cloud a little hug and make it a nice rainbow that's happy. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Phriq-O-Pher.
Okay, I need the headphones to stick to me better.
I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And then I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. I'm guessing this is metaphoric for not happy thoughts, but livers and babies' organs and stuff. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. She's an alcoholic. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks of crannies.
And
digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Oh my goodness, how long is this? I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friend look through my locked front door.
my friend. Oh,
Yeah, friends. Who cares? Finally all done, I open up,
well, my friend is not proper grammar, so it wouldn't even.
and in come my friends. In they come. In such a hurry, do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them to each other and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me the whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So you should be proud of it. Unlike this game. Aw, thanks! I feel like dancing! I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? We know. I hope you keep it up. Yay! Writing's the best!
I'm glad you finally see that.
I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Hopefully tomorrow. Aha! Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always... Oh, wait, that's you.
Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those things. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to...
Be pessimistic.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival?
Is it about the festival?
Oh yeah, that's you. Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for this event.
Snoozing. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing! Performing!
Performing? Huh.
P? I hope that's not your performance. Monica?
Actually, it was PS. Because, you know, Morse code. Okay.
Monica?
Monica? Monica's... Okay. Put the bottle down.
Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea?
Well, no.
Then why are you talking and complaining?
It's not a bad idea.
Definitely not compared to having an hourglass on your head.
But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
Well, if it's anything like this game, only about 2 people are gonna show up anyway.
I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri are never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. That's pretty optimistic, thinking they're gonna get that many. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. Spot? I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choices.
I agree! I volunteer as tribute.
I agrees.
I volunteer as tribute. Please, someone kill me so we don't have to keep up with this. I don't think it's that too much to ask, or something like that. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit.
Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
You.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with.
Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glanced around everyone else's
expectant faces.
Yes. I guess I don't really have a choices.
Aha! That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. Why is she the best? The others, she didn't want to do it either, Natsuki, and she has to do it. Why is she not as good as Yuri?
Hairism.
Why are they putting favoritism on any of these?
I don't know. Hairism.
Her hair is the best. Although Monica's is pretty nice too.
How do you have hair like that? Have you ever seen anyone with hair like that?
No, but now that I look at it, Monica's hair kind of looks like bunny ears.
No, those are ribbons.
No, like right here. Right, like bunny
No,
ear.
they look like cat ears.
Bunny, or yeah, that's what I meant. Cat ears, cat eyes, and bigger cat eyes. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh my gosh, can you keep that water in your mouth, please? You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other, probably tomorrow.
No way! Monica! This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of a group of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Oh, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through
Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in her mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Oh wait, that's you.
Ahem. Wanna
Monica
begins to
begins
recite her poem.
reciting her poem.
Oh yeah.
Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is it simply...
Or is she simply a natural?
I know! I glance around me.
Everybody look left, everybody look right. Everywhere you look, I'm standing spotlight. Not yet.
Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Actually, everyone has their eyes on him. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation.
Resuscitation.
Same thing.
That's not what it said, actually. Resuscitation is when you bring someone, like resuscitate them. Anyway,
The four of us applaud.
slow clap. Golf clap.
Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? What?
I'll go next.
Yuri's gonna go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up.
Is this about a school shooting?
What? No.
Good.
Why?
I don't know.
What would make you think that?
There's something evil about these girls.
I don't know about that. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it.
You can do it!
Oh. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she
Enunciates
with perfect timing. I said that wrong. It must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. I'm Yuri.
I'm just performing the actions.
I dislocate my wrists. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Come on, clap like... No, you gotta say clap like Yuri has her wrists. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Looks like Yuri is down for the count. ... Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reacting to yourself, or reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way, or best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her voice was made as a perfect match. The point isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori!
Even Phriq-O-Pher likes it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out
Nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely.
Speaking of atmosphere, did you read the review for the new restaurant on the moon? The food is great, but it just got no atmosphere.
But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everybody. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay! Now who's next? Atsuki?
Huh? Don't make me go before Phriq-O-Pher. It's like I can't compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Phriq-O-Pher lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Atsuki! It's fine.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today.
I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Hey, applause.
You know who's gonna applaud?
Uh-huh.
Everybody who's watching this when it's over.
Sorry, I'm not really
as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that it'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're reciting a poem to us. Why the heck did... Oh.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Alright.
Natsuki takes a breath. I'm Natsuki. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Words feel like they're bounced up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. Okay. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well, you're only gonna have to do it for the presentation during the festival. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people when it's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's a
surprise, Natsuki! I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank you for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like tomorrow. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be one of your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Oh yeah, no problem.
No, that was Phriq-O-Pher.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well.
Again?
It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue that. As far as the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this.
All right.
That sounds about right.
I stand up.
There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori or Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. You just want to impress Monica, don't you?
Her and Yuri.
What about Sayori?
No. She's annoying.
What about Natsuki?
No, then I'll have to do my best. She's just kind of a bee.
Ready to go?
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep!
Look at the two of you always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, I'll walk home with you now. How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Phriq-O-Pher. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already.
Here we go.
I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. You know what? That's enough of this, right? I can't handle any more of this crap. So,
right.
I'm sure this is a lovely game and just
guys.
beautiful.
We got a cat.
Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, like, you should get a t-shirt or something. Probably. But holy cow. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Send us your messages. Or anything like that. And we'll be back later with part 4 of Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright. Thanks for watching. And we'll catch you all later. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, you!
Hello, you! This is my show! Scratch it! Start over! Take 2. Take 2.
Surprising, because you look, like, really excited on the outside. Are you not having fun?